Everyone, you've got our Leos here, and today we are looking at Pax Day and kind of what you do to get started. So you load into the game, you're looking around, there's maybe some different things. You normally spawn beside some kind of stone. This is sort of your center point. If you ever die, you're resurrected next to these, and you can sort of bring yourself back to the main stone that you're attuned with. So first thing that you want to do is look around. You can hold shift to run, so maybe take a look at your keys where you have jump, sprint, auto run, target locked. Yeah, take a look at your abilities. And you want to take a look around. If you are running, you'll notice you can't really interact with any of these items. But if you change to a walk, you can then see them. You press E to gather it. So first thing you want to do is pick up a few sticks and some rocks. It's going to unlock a whole lot of patterns for you. So I'm just going to walk around, pick up a few rocks, pick up a few sticks. I'm going to hit I to open up my inventory, and then there's a little crap button here as well. So there's a few things we can make. In order to claim a plot and start building things, we do need to make a construction hammer. So let's go ahead and make a construction hammer. Alright, we've made it. I'm going to take it down and put it in my number 1 slot. Or you can just right-click it from here to equip it. Pick up a few more tree branches. So once you have it equipped, you can go ahead and right-click to bring up your option. So you can build some plots. If you want to claim a plot, you can claim it right next to somebody. You'll notice it's round, but if you butt it up to somebody else's plot that's already claimed, it'll make it a little bit square. So you get more building space if you take a plot that's directly next to somebody else, or if you put your 2 plots right next to each other. So if you've only got 1 plot, stick it wherever. If you're playing with a friend, maybe you look at where your friend has put their plot and build with them. You get a little bit more working space when you do put your plots next to each other. Right-click back on this construction menu. There's an option for a construction. So once you place your plot, you can go ahead and find some materials and start building. As you hover over each piece, it's going to tell you what they need. So we need some stone, some clay. We need some sapwood to build everything. There's also crafting. So in order to craft some things, you do need some crafting tables. So it's important to build your carpenter's workbench, your wood chopping block. This is going to let you change your basic materials into some different ones or some higher ones. So once you get a base set up, you want to build and unlock the basic buildings. And as you collect more materials, as you level up your skills, you are going to get more things to unlock and get better. And if you go back to hitting your inventory button again, the I, at the top you've got things called skills. This is going to show you all the different skills that are available in the game and what your current level is. So as you cut down more trees, as you build more anything, create more items, it's going to level you up here. And as you get higher level, again, it unlocks more things. Let's go ahead and click away from this. I'm going to run around and collect a few more materials. Again, you have to be going slow in order to see them. There's no punching trees. We're going to need to make an axe so that we can cut down some trees. So let's pick up some more tree branches. In the starting area, there should be an abundance of tree branches and rocks, at least enough to get your basic tools made. I'm going to go ahead and craft a stone axe. While I'm at it, I'm going to craft a pointy stick. And I might as well craft a shield. That fits me here too. The axe on an easy equip slot. Same with my spear. So you'll see these are all carpentry is what's leveling up. The arrow is going to be fletching, so there are just a ton of different skills. So let's say we want to chop down a tree. I've got number 2 that I can pick. It's now got the axe in my hand. I'm going to walk up to a tree and just hold down my mouse button and start chopping. As it does damage to the tree, you eventually cut the tree down and get its contents. So 12 sapwood and 2 resin. So instead of going around picking up 1 and 2 pieces of wood, you chop down trees and you get quite a lot more. And as you unlock things, you get more recipes. So I've got my spear and a shield. I'm going to try to run after a deer and get them. So I can hold shift. I normally chase them until they turn around. They're hard to catch straight up, but if you chase them, they will eventually turn around, and you can then attack them twice and kill them. So I've picked up deer carcass. That's going to, again, unlock some more options for us. You can notice the default stamina that I get at the bottom here is only 50, and my hit points are 100. So I can't run for very long, and I don't have a lot of hit points. You can walk around and you can find some food on the ground, like some berries will help. You can actually increase your stamina with berries. So that is the basics of getting started. Once you have your hammer, you can place your plot and you can get started building. You've got your pointy stick. That is an easy way to kill some deer. If you run into some boar, you'll notice above the number 1 and number 2, you've got a control right and a control left click that shows your spear and your shield bash. Let's just take a look here. We've got jab, which does quite a bit of damage, and a shield slam, shield bash. So if you come into a pack of boars, as an example, those are the abilities that you're going to want to use. So if you run into boars and then you backpedal a little bit, run backwards, the boars will line up in front of you. You can use your control attack, and it will likely kill all of them in one shot. Or at least if you're killing 1 or 2 of them, it's going to take it'll make it a lot easier for you to kill the boars. That's your basics for collecting. You can now walk around the world, find where you want to build your base. Looking around this starting area, there are quite a lot of houses coming up already. Got houses up on the hill. Got some nice houses over on the side. Somebody building a little water house over there. Tons of stuff. So you click on your map. Any little white dot is going to be somebody else that's already active playing. Again, it's really good to play with friends, so if you want to find a group maybe before you pick a server and before you lay your plot down, that is something good to do. And yeah, have fun exploring. Don't fill your inventory up too much until you decide where you want to lay your plot. You're going to want to watch out for clay. It's a little bit harder to find. It's one of the things that is often around water, so if you're walking around rivers or lakes, it's often around the shorelines of the rivers or lakes. Let's see if we can find any around here to show you what it looks like. Someone's got a basic plot set up here. Here's some things. So there's a fruit. It gives me 18 max health and 18 max stamina. You just right click it to eat it. It's going to modify your health bar and your stamina bar. This is going to let you run a little bit further, and it's going to let you survive a little bit longer. So as you level up and you start getting some better food, it's going to make it a lot easier when you start fighting things. Oh, here's a clay deposit right here. So I'm going to slow down, and I'm just going to spam E, kind of walk around in circles to make sure that I'm picking it all up until they disappear. There we go. We've got now 15 clay. So for construction, for foundations, they take 10 clay each, so that's something that I'm going to want to save up, along with a whole bunch of rocks. So just clay is a little bit more rare, and it's something that you want to hang on to. Alright, well that's the basics. You can now get out into the world, pick your plot, get started, and we will be back next time with some more how-tos on maybe something a little bit more advanced. So if you did find this helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will hopefully see you in the world. Take care for now.